All right, guys. SJG, HBCUGameday here. Now I was determined I was not going to get on camera today, but you know, this guy right here in the maroon. I hate maroon, by the way. But it looks nice. Coach, how you doing today? How you feeling? Man, this is what MEAC Media Day for you. Me and you the OGs, man. Nobody else been in the trenches this long.
I don't know. I saw Charlie over there. Charlie got you.
No, Charlie definitely has me. Mr. Neal definitely has me. And, I think Donald too, and Luke. Everybody else, they got to fall in line.
That's it.
So, Coach, we are here for MEAC Media Day 2025. A little bit different situation than we've been in the last couple of years. You got to move up, huh?
Yeah, we're in Baltimore, man. A little different dynamics to this thing. We got to get used to it, but I think we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, it's a little lighting's a little bit better in here. It's not, it's not the hotel, it's not the Waterside Marriott, but we make it work. Seriously, look at your program. 2019, you come in and you guys kind of had a transition year. You get COVID, and then I know we were just talking down in Atlanta. You guys had the MEAC SWAC Challenge back in 2021 against Alcorn State, and you came and won that game. Kind of set the tone for everything that's been going on since then. And now you guys are back in the game. How does it feel to kind of have this kind of a full circle moment? Or does it feel like that?
Well, we got over the honeymoon. It was all good. 2022 winning it. I love the level of consistency we've been able to have within the program. But it's still at the end of the day, it's about championships. So we got to figure out how to knock off these 5 teams and make it back to Atlanta and fight for a national championship. But a lot of parity in the conference, a lot of really good coaching, a lot of really good teams in the conference. So we're gonna have our hands full. But I like my football team.
Talk about consistency. There's a piece that you've been consistent on, probably not as much as you would like, and that's dropping 1 game a year. 2022, circle back around, and it worked out for you guys. The last couple of years, not so much. But obviously, coaches always preach 1-0. They preach, all these things. But I mean, I guess it's a lot easier to tell guys that when they see how really not even 1 bad game, but 1 bad half can really set you guys back.
Definitely, and we know that going in. You need to go undefeated to be able to have opportunity to win a championship. So, and like you said, we had 1 bad half. I thought we had a great season. Played well all year. Had 1 bad half in Orangeburg, and that cost us a game. I thought our guys played hard and fought back in it to give ourselves a chance, but we ran out of time. And I take my hat off to Coach Barry in South Carolina State, but we got to figure out how to play clean football for at least 5 games and 60 minutes a game.
Yeah, got you. And obviously, again, like I said, you came in 2019. You're now the longest running coach here. I'm sure you've been hearing that all day. It's a very easy talking point. But we got new coaches in the league, and what has the MEAC seems like it's always been a close-knit coach group. What have you got? Have the new guys brought in, and like you guys got a chance maybe to bond with them a little bit?
Well, I think the new guys were ducking us a little bit, man. They wanted a little group chat and hadn't heard from, hadn't seen them. But we had dinner last night, and we had a phenomenal time, man. Coach Vic and Coach Jackson, 2 great dudes. We had a ball. Talked a whole lot of trash over dinner and amongst all the coaches. But I guess the message to them was it's not going to be easy.
Right. And lastly, I know you talked about it last week, but we talked about NIL, and I think you brought up a really great point about again how quickly these guys can go from being off the radar to making more money than you guys to, if they don't make it to the NFL, they especially if they don't get a degree, they're back down. Why do you think it's important to really kind of teach holistically those life skills? I know a lot of times now it just seems like everything is literally like the highest bidder. Definitely,
and that's what it is. That's what it's been. And we've lost a couple of guys. Obviously, they made a whole lot of money, but when they left, they exhausted their years of eligibility and did not graduate. 2 of the guys that we had left went to the NFL, so I'm hoping that they come back, obviously, one day and finish their degree. But that's just, I think that's one thing that we really have to pay attention to, coaches and the whole athletic world, as far as making sure these young men are getting degrees, they're graduating, and like you're saying, we're building them holistically.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This year, you guys kind of keep the similar type of schedule. You guys actually going to be going to, but you guys are going to be seeing an old opponent, Florida A&M. Just talk about that game. Obviously everybody's 1 game at a time, 1-0, 1 game.
No, we can talk about it. Yeah, we take 1 game at a time when the season goes. But we a good friend of mine, Tiffany Sykes, was AD there. and we were able to work out a deal, a home and home series with them. So we go to them this year, and they return the trip back in 2027. Did ironically lose two coaches to them this offseason, but you know, we haven't played FAM in a long time, and I love playing those non-conference games. And you know, we get an opportunity to go play another SWAC opponent and good football team. But we're looking forward to going down to Tallahassee.